All right, guys, here we go. Let's take a look at another one of the Ring of Fire guns. This is the Jimenez ja22. This is basically, let me show you before we get started right here. It is empty. You can see right there. Basically a Jennings. It's part of the Ring of Fire guns. And Ring of Fire guns is, related to Ring of Fire guns, put it that way. It was good companies are all centered around in California. It started off with Bruce Jennings, I believe it was, George Jennings. And he had the Raven 25 ACP at first. And I think I can't remember all the history for sure. I think his factory burned down. They come out with another one. A bunch of family members, they kept on reinventing the gun. And it changed names. They get sued and go out of business, go bankrupt and stuff. It went from Ravens. I'm trying to think of all the names. Ravens Arms. We see Cal Wesco, Bryco, Jennings, Jimenez here, of course. Phoenix Arms, Lorson. Basically a Zamac pistol. With steel barrel. And sometimes you get you find the Jennings like this. The Jennings was the J22. Where this is J22. They would function, but usually not the most reliable things right there. Same thing with this one right here. Phoenix Arms went out. Let's see, they filed bankruptcy, I think, in 2020. Jimenez was Paul Jimenez. He was a foreman, for Jennings. He bought out all the machinery and stuff and opened up Jimenez Firearms. And they went out and filed for bankruptcy in 2020, I think it was, and they changed over a different name to JA Arms or Firearms. And they lasted for another couple of years and went out of business right there. They're kind of cool. And these came in all different colors and stuff, at least in the Jimenez line they did. And this one's kind of chrome, black, I was always going to get another one, but so no longer made. But let's kind of talk about it. It's got fixed rudimentary sights here. They made them cheap. Here's your fire and your safe. You can see it says safe right there. You put down fire right there. Now it does have a cocking indicator this right back here, so you pull back, you see it's red right there. Now I got to uncock it here, so I got to fire it. So there's nothing in it. I'll show you one more time. There's nothing in it right there. So there it goes right there. He released for the magazine, and these held 6, if I remember correctly. So if you want to take these down, they're basically all the same. Well, not the Phoenix Arms, but all the rest of them are basically about the same. You had to make sure uncocked. And what you did, some of them you could take your finger to, even 9mm like Lorson you just do, or a pen or anything like that, and lift up, hold on to this so it doesn't spring out on you. And it come right apart pretty easy. Hold that recoil spring right there. Get up here where you guys can kind of see here. Oops, get caught in here. And back here you had your cap, and right here, fire pin spring, and come out there. And the fire pin right there. Basically, the fire pins were always the same, no matter what the gun. Not all of them had this little red right here. So I have heard people putting this in backwards. So you didn't want to do that. You have a bear of a time getting it back out. So to make this gun more reliable, I've done, all kinds of work to it. Just make sure I'm going the right way here. Yep. Didn't want to have that on backwards. I done the fluff and buff and stuff like that to get it working, and it's probably working about the best it's going to do. Let me get this up here. Shove this up here and shove this in here. If you're not doing it in front of a camera, it's pretty easy to do. Come on. There we go. So it's back on there. So kind of cute little pistol right there. Yes, it probably works best with CCI mini mags. Now we're in the house here. It's winter time. It's a little cold outside. Snow's still on the ground. Sun is out, so I'm just gonna try to do a few shots on the hillside right here. Right, open the door up and do a few shots. And so let me get 6 rounds of the CCI mini mags out here. It works well with that. We might try something else. Now, if I remember right, the mini mags and Thunderbolts work the best in this, I think. Been a while since I used this. Josh hates this because we did a lot of that fluff above and trying to get this thing to start firing stuff out correctly for us. Now, I'm not going to load the magazine up right here in the house now, but I'm going to put you out here I'll show you here in a minute. We'll do a few shots in the hillside after I get my earplugs in. So definitely got to have them in. Let me pause you here. Okay, guys, like I say, we're just firing back in the hillside here. And I'll try to get up here. Let's see if she runs full magazine. All 6 does not have last round hold open. Let me pause you here and we'll try something else. All right, guys, we loaded up with the 6 rounds of good old Remington Thunderbolts. Let's see what she does on this one. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Here's the Thunderbolts. Yep, pause you. Okay, guys, well, it did have a strike on the case, but not a really good strike, so whether it was the ammo or the gun, I spun it around. We'll try it again. Okay, let me pause you here. Alright, guys, Bill sent us over a while back some of this Aguila Interceptor, so I got loaded with 6 rounds of the Interceptor. It's like 1470 feet per second, so let's give it a try. Alrighty, guys, here we go with this Aguila Interceptor. Let me pause you. I think I shot 5 there. Well, either I loaded up 5 or I shot 6. One of the two, I don't know. I shot them all, though. There. Okay. Got some arms core here. And that's 40 grain. I'm not sure if it says the feet per second. I don't think it does. I'll put us in 6 of these. I'm going to pause here. You don't want to watch me load. Okay, guys. This was the arms core here. Let's try it here. All right. Pause you here. All right, guys. We've got the Remington Golden Bolts here. These are round nose right here. I can read that. I think it says 1255 feet per second. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, Remington Golden Bolts. Nope. Let me pause you here. Now that kind of nose dived up in the air, hit the top of the chamber. And it's doing it again, if you guys can see that right there. So I'm not going to shoot any more of these. I can pause you here. Okay, so we got our unloaded here. You just see right here. And I guess it doesn't like Remington Golden Bolts. If you guys didn't see there, it kind of nose up. It was hitting the top of the chamber right there and getting stuck right there. So it obviously doesn't like the Golden Bolts here for some reason. I figured if it shot the Thunderbolts, it might shoot the Golden Bolts, but I guess not. Yeah. But for what it is, it's a cool little pistol. Of course, you'd have to buy them on the used market right now. Wouldn't recommend one. I sure wouldn't carry one with one in the chamber. I've always get carried to be, where I had to rack it. I just don't trust dropping this style of gun, type right there. But I don't know. It's kind of a cute little fun plinker, Yeah, guys ever had any of the Phoenix Arms or not the Phoenix Arms, the Jimenez Arms? Yeah, or the Jennings, the same daggone thing. I've had a bunch of Jennings. I actually ran across a couple of Jennings ja22s that actually ran pretty good. Not very often, but and this one here right now, you see the one little hickory that probably runs the best it's ever done. So a a lot of problems with to begin with. Like I say, Josh hated this gun because it's always jamming. But I'd do a little file in there, fluff and buff and greased up, and working the slide back and forth and stuff, all the goody stuff to get it run. Why it's popping up like that, I don't know. Right there, you'd think that would be a magazine issue, but it's not doing on the other type of rounds. I think I can't remember. I think I got a second magazine for this. I'd have to look. But let's set it up here. That's Jimenez ja22. Let me know what you think about it, guys, and we'll talk to you next time.